lies and how it works. So actually I'll change this one up a little bit. That one is sitting up pretty good right there. That one is going to be a standard bunker shot, okay? Now, this golf ball is sitting down about halfway, okay? That will be a different club face position, because this one we're going to use an open face. This one we're going to have maybe a square face. And then this golf ball, which I'm really going to step on. All right, now that we're going to hit with a toed in face, okay? And it's interesting how that happens, because so if I take a shot and I hit regular like that, you can see how it's a shallow divot, okay? Now if I'm a little more square, you can see how the divot gets deeper, okay? Now if I toe it in, you're going to see how the divot gets really deep. So you can see a little bruising divot, slightly deeper, much deeper. So get set up, dig your feet in just a little bit, and you can hit behind it 2 to 3 inches and still get out. I don't want you to try to be perfect on this shot. You want to remember you are trying to just carry the sand out onto the green, okay? So you're nice, loose, relaxed. Ball's in the middle of your stance. I want you to lower your hands just a little bit, and you're just basically going to kind of get from that L and come to a full finish, okay? So here we go. L, full finish. That's a good shot out on the green. Now I'm going to put one that's a slightly buried lie, okay? Just push it down just a touch, and remember, you just want your club face to be square. Just take it back to that L position, hit the ball, come to a full finish. It's not a lot of hip drive. Ball's in the middle of your stance. Lower your hands down, and this golf ball will come out a little bit lower and roll a little bit. So here we go, back, full finish. Ooh, that was a good shot. Go in. Ooh. Take that one. Okay. Now, we're really going to push this one down. So here we go. This is the tough one right here. This one can make you look silly. You can hit a good shot and it can go screaming across the green. You can hit a good shot and it can come out low and get caught up in the grass in front of you. So expectation wise, get it out of the bunker. That's what we're looking for. Of course, we always want to hit great shots, but this one, we're kind of at the mercy of what we got going on here. So we dig our feet in. You can see how I'm going to toe that club face in, and when I swing, L, try to come to that full finish. Sometimes the ground can stop you from doing that if you have a really thick, dense sand, but let's see what goes on here. Here we go. Toes toed in, back. That one came out really low and was a really good shot. Good job. So those are the 3 bunker shots you're going to encounter, okay? You're gonna have the good lie that's sitting up on top, all right? And that one you just leave the club face open, okay? You're going to have the lie that is sitting down a little bit, and then you're gonna have the lie that's really sitting down. And those are the only options you really kind of have to worry about. You can have options where the ball is up on the lip and you have to change your spine angle and your shoulder level. And basically how I want you to think about that is whichever way the slope is, that's how I want to adjust my body. So if I have a shot that ends on an uphill slope, I don't want my shoulders going this way. I want my shoulders like this into the slope, and I'm going to achieve the same motion. Now, if I have a shot that's back there and it's downhill, I'm going to achieve my shoulder line this way and hit the same shot. Now, the shots that come off of the hills that are behind you, like if you're really downhill, they are pretty extreme and they can come out very low. And I'll do another series on both of these, but I want you just to get an idea. In the meantime, if you have those particular shots come up, make sure that your shoulder line is in line with whichever way the slope is, and it's even the same out on the golf course. If you're in the fairway, if you have a lie that's going forward, it's downhill, you're going to have to kind of lean into that. And if you have one that is uphill, you're going to kind of have to lean back just a little bit, but you want to make sure your balance is still good. And that's a great way to kind of think about different lies, and that's going to be coming. But this section on bunker play will help you get out of bunkers right away. They're pieces of cake. You won't have to worry about them anymore, and this will definitely help you shoot lower score.